Hey everyone, my name is Josh Kroenke. Yeah, just like the owner of the Denver Nuggets. But I'm not into basketball or management, and I'm definitely not a billionaire. What I do know is cars, and that's exactly what I talk about on this channel. Alright, enough with the intro. Let's get into today's topic.
Updated, May 24, 2024, 10:10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time published, March 8, 2022, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like most things on this planet, gasoline only lasts for so long. If you leave it untouched in a vehicle, lawnmower, or storage tank for an extended period of time, it will begin to degrade into an unusable, dark, and unpleasant liquid. Properly disposing of old gasoline is important to ensure safety and protect the environment. Here are some steps to do it properly. How to dispose of old gasoline safely and correctly. What happens if you use old gasoline? How to get old gas out of your car? How to dispose of old gasoline safely and correctly. By following these steps, you can dispose of old gasoline safely and properly, protecting both your health and the environment. Consult local regulations. Before disposing of old gasoline, check local and state regulations on the disposal of hazardous chemicals. Some areas may have specific provisions for handling used gasoline. Safe storage. If you have old gasoline in a container, be sure to store it safely in a well-ventilated area, away from sources of heat, sparks or flame. Never store gasoline inside your home. Mixing with new fuel. If the old gasoline is relatively fresh and only a few months old, you may be able to mix it with new gasoline in your car. However, if the gasoline is very old or contaminated, this can damage the engine. Consult a mechanic if you are unsure. Take to a hazardous waste recycling center. Many recycling stations and hazardous waste disposal centers accept old gasoline for proper disposal. Check to see if there is such a center in your area and take the gasoline there according to local guidelines. Contact an auto repair shop. Some auto repair shops may accept old gasoline from customers for proper disposal. Call local shops and ask if they offer this service. Use gasoline absorbents. If you only have a small amount of old gasoline, you can use gasoline absorbents, such as non-binding kitty litter, to soak it up and then dispose of it in the regular trash. Be sure to wear gloves and follow proper safety precautions when handling chemicals. Do not pour on the ground or down drains. Never pour old gasoline on the ground, storm sewers, drains or anywhere it can contaminate the environment or water supply. Close the tank and container lids. How to get old gas out of your car. How to dispose of motor oil from your car without creating an environmental problem putting gasoline in a car. How to dispose of gasoline properly. How to dispose of gasoline. In conclusion, disposing of old gasoline properly and safely is crucial for both environmental protection and personal safety. Always remember to check with your local regulations regarding hazardous waste disposal, and utilize designated collection sites or services when available. By following these guidelines, you can ensure that you are handling old gasoline responsibly, minimizing risks to yourself and the environment. Thank you for watching, and stay safe.